Hello you wonderful people and welcome to another raid video. My name is Jubixi and today something incredible has happened. We was talking a lot on Discord on talking about like YOLOing shards and shard luck and 2x and stuff, and I thought, you know what, I have 3 sacred shards, I'm getting them almost every single day now. I'm going to just open one just to see if my luck is there and see if it is, and it is. I managed to pull Cythalia. I was like, she's alright. Looked her up on HailHades.com. Turns out she's very good. I've never used her. I've seen her in a few teams. I thought she was just a filler. Turns out, and she looks amazing by the way. Turns out she's actually really good. She's got a 4.5 star rating on HH.com, on HailHades.com, and she looks brilliant. Like, all of a sudden, look, attacks one enemy, has a 50% chance of placing a HP burn debuff. Really good for stuff like maybe a bit of clan boss if you're struggling, I guess. For a HP burn champ, you've got other like bosses like maybe Spider if you want to put it on the main boss, or you've got Dragon if you want a bit of HP burn. But she places a HP burn, which is always nice. I do believe she's good for, is it Sorath? I think it might be Sorath. I'm not too sure if that's her or the second champ I'm about to show you. You've also got Lordly Embrace. It heals a target ally by 75% of their max HP and places the block debuffs. That's really good, especially for things like Arena. And then removes all debuffs from target ally, then places the block debuffs for 2 turns and heals that ally by 75% of their max HP. And then it heals all other allies by 20% and fills their turn meters by 15%. So this is a really good heal. And actually, if you look, 2 turn cooldown. 2 turn cooldown. And I'm almost certain I've got a good amount of legendary books. Yeah, I'm starting to pick up legendary books. I didn't realize I had 5 epics, by the way. Wasn't watching where I was going. And then the third one has a 75% chance of removing all buffs from enemies, and then decreases the turn meters of all enemies by 10%, and fills the turn meters of all allies by 10%. Decreases the turn meter of all enemies by 20%, and fills the turn meter by 20% if 5 or more debuffs or more buffs are removed. So basically, if you're coming up against a team that's got like Duchess, maybe a Trundle and that sort of thing, and they're placing debuffs for fun, or you've got I think is it Mithrala, the one he places like a continuous heal pretty much every single turn. If you're up against that and you use that skill, it can pretty much turn it in your favor. And then she's got an aura of ally resist in all battles by 50, which is always nice. And of course, with Awakenings coming, this might actually be able to go up. But you may have seen me scroll past a champion that I am. Put it this way, I cheered, I celebrated, I pretty much screamed when I pulled it. I basically, the whole story goes, I pulled Cythalia and I was like, I got a legendary, I've got to pull another one. I got an epic, I can't remember who the epic was. It wasn't, I don't know if it's like good or not, but I got Old Hermit. I don't know if it is a rating saying, oh, apparently it's good for faction wars, I'll keep him there. But I got the champion that I've wanted ever since he was announced. I wasn't playing on this account when he was announced. I was on an older account, and I was like, I really want this champion. He is one that I've always wanted, and I finally got him. I finally got him. Calvalax. He's mine. I'm going to do a separate video on Calvalax once I've leveled him up 16 and got the right composition around him. I'm going to do a video on him of him doing of my thoughts on him in terms of doing the biggest damage he can do. I'm obviously going to play with him today. I'm going to level him up to 50, ascend him, and I'm pretty sure, is the Spirit Keep open? Is it the Spirit Keep open? I'm not too sure. I can ascend him anyway, but let me just check if the Spirit Keep is open. And I've also got 920 gems if I want to just quickly speed up the whole mastery grind rather than actually going through the masteries. Spirit, it's open on Thursday, so I mean I could open it now for 200 gems. But yeah, so I can ascend him a little bit. Let's get him ascended. Why not? We're here now. Let's quickly just get him a little bit ascended. He is one of the, in my opinion, one of the best champions around in terms of poisons and damage, because how can I put this? He does more damage the more poisons are around. So you've got attacks one enemy, has a 40% chance of increasing the duration of all poison debuffs on the target. So if you've got like someone like Cut Brawler, so if he's placing poisons for fun, Calvalax keeps the poisons on. But not only that, Calvalax actually does more damage according to the number of poisons. Like, come on. and it's based on enemy max HP, which is beautiful. Like that, those words are just music to my ears. You know, it's my alarm clock that I love to hear. If that makes any sense. So if you've got like a wave that you're struggling with, he puts 4-5% poison debuffs on all enemies for 2 turns at the start of each round. So the poisons are already there if you've got the accuracy. It also has a 50% chance of placing one each turn anyway. And then whenever a enemy places a poison on Calvalax, instantly removes it and places it with a heal. So he's healing every time a poison is put on him. He's brilliant. He's perfect for waves, and I'm almost so certain he's really good for clan boss as well. Like, he places poisons, he does extra damage, and this one attacks one enemy, places an extra hit for each poison debuff on the target, up to 3 extra hits. Like, that's really good for Fire Knight as well. And he doesn't need any books. He literally he needs it for like damage and you know, the extra debuff chances. But in terms of actual cooldowns, his cooldowns are already set. Absolutely perfect champion, and I'm not even kidding. I can't wait to 60 him. He's definitely my next 60. I'm building him out as soon as this video is finished. He is, I've got him. But that's what I wanted to say. I wasn't planning on doing this today, but thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys have an awesome day, and until the next one, I'll see you then. Goodbye.